Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about my night last night because it was awesome. But first, I gotta start by saying I've always loved watching ultra hardcore ever since I found it from Mindcrack. Sorry if you're not a Mindcrack fan, you might want to skip this one because it's just gonna be me just getting so excited about Mindcrack stuff. But I've watched ultra hardcore I've watched pretty much all the seasons, I think maybe fully except for 2, because one of them, it was really glitchy. It was season 12, and it was really glitchy, and it was like, this is really painful to watch, and so I didn't, and also, people that I root for died early, and I just couldn't get into any of the other teams. Like, I didn't like the pairs or whatever, so I didn't watch it. And then season 16, I was just very like, no more UHC for now. Like, I'm so sick of it. And so I didn't watch it. But other than that, I've watched all the UHCs, and I love them so much, and usually I root for Etho. But in 17, Etho wasn't there, so I rooted for Nebris, and that was a good choice. Spoiler alert. But, anyway, so I've always wanted to do a UHC, and so is my brother. My brother's a Mindcrack fan, too, because I introduced him. And so last night, we had been planning this for a while now. We got together some of my friends and my brother's friends and my other brother's friends, and we did teams of 2. We did pairs, and we only had 8 people because we planned on having more, but some people couldn't come or didn't show up, and that's fine, whatever. But it was so much fun. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Words cannot describe, except I'm gonna try. But, yeah, I was paired with my cousin, and she and I, she is not familiar with UHC or, hadn't played it. I don't think she'd watched it at all, so I was kind of, I took the lead on that one because I do watch UHC, and although we played one a long time ago, but it was a UHC because it was, on hardcore mode, because it was, before the actual game mode entered the game, and also we just couldn't figure out how to set it up, so we ultra hardcore, and we don't count it, or at least I don't. And so it was me and my cousin versus my brother and my friend that I met on Tumblr, and then my other brother and a friend of his, and then my cousin and his friend. So those are the teams. I'm not naming names on purpose just because in case any of them don't want to be mentioned, I don't know. So oh my gosh, the setup though was really awkward. It was my brother had never set up a server or a Minecraft, he had never set up a UHC before, so it was taking him a while to figure out, and so all of us had gathered on the server that we were going to play on. Well, no, not the one we were going to play on, but just a server so that we could all be in a group and talk about strategy or rules, because most of the people hadn't played before. And but it ended up being 2 hours, so we were all just goofing off, and it was kind of getting really awkward because I just felt like some of our personalities clashed a little bit, just because age-wise, or just, I don't know. It was making me really nervous, but then we finally split off into separate calls, and we were actually doing pretty well, my team, I thought. We did not have good luck with gold, though, which sucked, and also chopping down trees. We spawned in a spruce, near a bunch of spruce trees, and a bunch of sheep, which is not helpful. If you know ultra hardcore, sheep are pretty useless. I mean, unless you want XP, but they don't even give that much. So it was crappy. So we chopped down a couple oak trees. They didn't drop any apples, so we kept going. We dug a hole for the night, got out, and then kept going, and we found a plains where there were a bunch of cows, a bunch of chickens, and this nice looking mountain thing that we dug into. And there we still didn't have any apples yet by this point, and I don't remember what time it was exactly, but So we went down and we dug. We got full iron. We were looking for diamonds. Didn't find any ever throughout the season. We were looking for gold, and then everything was going fine. Like, we were both at full. It was everything was fine, and then my cousin, she fell or something. Like, she took damage somehow. Then we were running from a creeper and I accidentally hit her, so she took damage again. But I was still at full, but she was at like 7 hearts. I don't know. But then my brother said something about, oh, Emma's the Iron Curtain right now, or Iron Woman or whatever, as like a reference to when Kurt like is the Iron Curtain, you know, in Minecraft Ultra Hardcore. But then after that, it was like he cursed me or something because I got attacked. Like, I found this really good cave, but 2 zombies and a skeleton came in, and I couldn't avoid damage, so I took two hearts. So then we were both down a little bit, but we were doing pretty well in comparison to other people's health. Like, I kept checking tab, and like the only one that had perfect health still was my brother, or my older young brother, because I have 2 younger brothers that were participating. And so we went in the cave, we explored, and we finally found gold. And we had gotten 1 apple because we had gotten up and done trees during the daytime, because I don't dare do that at night. And so we made my cousin a golden apple, but we didn't use it yet because we were like, we should probably just hold off. We are not fighting anyone right now, so we'll just hold off on that. And we had 4 towards another apple. So we go back to the surface, and I go up the stairs to check if it's night, and I turn around, and I thought I saw something, but I was like, no, that's just her name tag. No, it wasn't. My friend came in, like, he found us, the one that was with my, this is getting really confusing because I can't use names, but the one that was with my older younger brother. And so he killed her. I turned around, and like as soon as I saw that there was another name near her, I was coming down the stairs. So she died, which is, it was just, I was so like panicking, and so I quickly got him, and I knew my brother would be in any minute, and I killed him too, but I was down to 3 at this point. And I was like, I'm eating this apple. Like, there's nothing, like, I'm eating this apple. I'm not gonna save it anymore. But, so I gathered up all the stuff so it didn't despawn, and I put it into chests, and, like, all the heads were sitting there, like, you know, because we were using an older version, so their head would always drop whenever they died. So there were 3 heads just sitting in the cave floor. And, and so there was my other brother. Oh, his teammate had already died way early on, so he was alone. And then there was my cousin and his friend still alive. Well, my brother was quickly taken out by something. I don't remember what exactly, but he was down, and he had pretty good luck. Like, he found diamond, and I thought he was gonna come back, but he didn't. And then so it was just me, and then my cousin's team left, and I was at 3. And they were like, okay, meet at 0, 0. So I'm really bad with coordinates. And so, like, I was trying to find this 0, 0. And my brother said he had, like, later when we were in a call, he said that he had marked it 0, 0, like 0, 0, put a sign there. I never found it. So I didn't ever get there. I don't know. But then some mobs took me out, and I ended up dying to a spider. So I came in second, and my cousin's team came in first. And they had bad luck with witches and stuff like that, so they weren't even doing that well either. They barely had more health than me. Like, my cousin's teammate had half a heart, and I had 3, and he had, like, a little bit more, like 4 maybe. I don't know. But the thing that kind of irritates me, though, is, like, you know, since I had killed 2 people, so they were trying to kill me, so that's why I was down, you know. And then when I was trying to find 0, 0, my cousin was like, yeah, we dug down into a hole because it was nighttime. And I was like, you guys are the ones that told me to meet at 0, 0, and then you're hiding in a hole. Well, thanks, you know. So it's whatever. I'm cool with second place, and I don't see it as a loss. I see it as a really, like, that's amazing for me because I thought I was going to do terribly. And, but I don't know. I was just kind of like, really, you're hiding in a hole. But, so anyway, they are the victors, but we are definitely doing that again, and that was so much fun, and we did it kind of like, they don't do it anymore, but like Mindcrack used to do this thing where they would get in a group call and discuss, like, what all had happened during the season. We did that. We did that last night, and, except the only problem was everyone was talking over each other, and, like, one person would be talking and someone would interrupt, and it was just terrible, and so we need to think of a better way to do it, but this is my recap right now, so that's pretty much the highlights of what happened, and it only lasted like 2 hours, I think, which is a pretty decent UHC. It might have been 2.5, I don't remember, but it was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I get to do that again sometime. That was, and hopefully, like, we had another team that was supposed to participate, 2 of my other friends, but they couldn't come. So hopefully sometime in the future, it'll be a time where they can come, and they'll be able to do it, because that would make it more fun if you have more people, you know, the more people, the more fun, I think. And so, yeah, this is really long, and, I'm going to stop here, but I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was awesome. All right. See you guys Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. All right. Bye-bye.